Shepnaz Podcast begins now.
Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to the Shepnaz Podcast. I'm Pastor Zack, and you are here for my favorite day of the week.
Worship Wednesday.
Woo, welcome in to Worship Wednesday, everybody's favorite day in the middle of the week. And a big shout out to Pastor Nick for filling in. I had the privilege and pleasure of going on vacation. And so I really want to shout out to Pastor Nick for filling in and helping me out on the podcast. But we're back, baby. We're back and we're ready to rock and roll. And today on the podcast, I will say I'm a little lonely. If you can't tell, it's just me here by my lonesome. But we just roll with the punches around here. And so today for the podcast, we figured, you know what, let's just worship together. And we wanted to do something just a little different, but I'll share more about that here after a while. We wanted to start out with the song today that I'm sure you have heard before if you've ever been in church for a while. It's this really amazing song called Heart of Worship, and it's a bit of an older song, but the reason I chose this song is because it has such an amazing story. And I got some notes here, so if you see me looking down, I just don't want to get this wrong. So this song was a song written by a guy I'm sure you've heard of if you listen to worship music called Matt Redman. And he was actually leading worship at a church called Soul Survivor Church in Watford, England. And this was in the 1990s. And they started to notice something happening in their worship that, you know, as many churches do, they start adding some production and their band grows and some of the quality gets, you know, better and better and better. But they noticed something shifting in their church and that people were showing up on Sunday morning really expecting like a concert. You know, they started being really judgmental and really nitpicky about the quality. And, you know, if something went wrong, that they were really vocal about it. And they were just expecting this presentation that was catering to their wants and needs about music. You know, it wasn't so much about worship, it was about entertainment for them. And so the pastor really started to notice, and he made a very drastic decision in the church world, right? If you think that, you know, when your church is growing, if something amazing is happening in, you know, the growth and the production quality of your church, usually people look at that as a good thing, right? But he started to notice that the hearts of the people weren't really in the right place, that they weren't participating in worship, but they were being really judgmental spectators of worship. And so he made a really drastic decision. And one Sunday he said, we're packing up everything. We're going to pack up all the extra instruments. We're not even going to use the PA system. We're not going to talk through a microphone. We're going to literally strip this down to the absolute bare bones. And he packed them into this side room where all they had was their voices and their Bibles. And what they started to see was this drastic shift in their heart posture towards worship. And it was no longer about the production. It was no longer about the stuff that came with worship. It was literally just stripped down to all they had was to worship Jesus. And so out of that season, Matt Redman wrote this beautiful song called Heart of Worship. And to me, this song is a reminder, mainly for me, always, that it's really just about the heart of worship. It's coming back to what it's all about. And I love, you know, the song literally starts off with when the music faded and all is stripped away and I simply come. I think that's a big deal in our worship. And this song to me is a perfect reminder of something we talk about on this podcast all of the time. That worship isn't about music. Worship isn't about songs. Worship isn't about the production. Worship is about the posture of our hearts and the lifestyle that we lead. And so I wanted to just worship with you through this song together because I don't know where you're at. I know there's so many times I just need this simpler reminder that it's all about the heart of worship and we need to just come back to the Father simply without all the extra stuff and just be reminded that it's just about Him. It's all about Him. So let's worship with this song together today.
When the music fades and all is stripped away and I simply come longing just to bring something that's of worth that will bless your heart. And I'll bring you more than a song, for a song in itself is not what you have required. You search much deeper within. Through the way things appear, you're looking into my heart. And I'm coming back to the heart of worship, 'cause it's all about you. It's all about you, Jesus. And I'm sorry, Lord, for the thing I've made it, 'cause it's all about you. It's all about you, Jesus. King of endless word, and no one could express how much you deserve. And though I'm weak and I'm poor, Lord, all I have is yours, every single breath. And I'll bring you more than a song, for a song in itself is not what you have required. 'Cause you search much deeper within. Through the way things appear, you're looking into my heart. And I'm coming back to the heart of worship, 'cause it's all about you. It's all about you, Jesus. And I'm sorry, Lord, for the thing I've made it, 'cause it's all about you. It's all about you, Jesus. I'm coming back to the heart of worship, 'cause it's all about you. It's all about you, Jesus. And I'm sorry, Lord, for the thing I've made it, 'cause it's all about you. It's all about you, Jesus. I'm coming back to the heart of worship. It's all about you. It's all about you, Jesus. I'm sorry, Lord, for the thing I've made it, 'cause it's all about you. It's all about you. Yes, it's all about you. It's all about you, Jesus.
Man, what a pretty and beautiful reminder of the importance of just simple worship, that it's not about the big, it's not about the production, that it's all about Jesus. It's all about him. And so hopefully you're able to take that time. And as we get ready to enter into this next song, I mentioned at the beginning of the episode that this was something kind of special. And maybe it's not special for you, but it is special for me. Funny enough, I was looking back over this year, and back in January, I had made a challenge for myself that so far I have failed miserably. I have not been writing songs once a month. I would love to say that I have, but life gets busy. I got 2 young kids. I'm married. I'm in full-time ministry. Life gets busy. And not making excuses, but that's just the reality of my situation. But one song that has just been stuck in my head, and an idea that I felt like God gave me a couple years ago, it really came out of a cool story that I wanted to share with you today. So the song is a rewriting of the song As the Deer. Beautiful old hymn, As the Deer. And so I decided to name this song As the Deer, You Alone. And so there was, the reason this song really sticks out to me and something special in my heart is there was a season of ministry where, I was kind of just going through it. I was feeling really depleted. I was feeling really burnout and tired. And I felt like I was just pouring out of an empty cup and that I had nothing left. And one of the beautiful things that our pastor here at Shepherd has allowed us to do, and not even allows us, but I won't say forces us, but it's very, very highly encouraged, that once a quarter minimum, we have to take a spiritual retreat day, a day that we would normally be working in the office, and we are asked to just go and spend time with the Lord. And so I had taken one of these days during this really interesting, difficult season of ministry, and I went out to this park in Mount Vernon where there's this beautiful waterfall, and it lines a trail along the river there. And I was just kind of stressed out, and all I had with me was a bottle of water and a notebook and a pen. And there's something really cool about this trail where you can go down and follow the river directly along the shore there, or you could take this kind of separate higher path that kind of takes you up on these cliffs. It's kind of like they overlook the river. And for whatever reason, I normally like to be beside the water because I love fishing and I love looking at what's in the water. But for some reason today, I needed to go up. I felt called to go up for whatever reason. And so I find myself walking, and eventually I'm getting kind of worn out. It's hot and I'm getting tired. And so I sit down, and the entire time I was walking, I had the hymn "As the Deer" stuck in my head. And if you know me, no offense to hymns, but they're not the songs that I go to. They're not my go-to songs. And so for me to have this hymn stuck in my head this entire hike, I was just really confused. And I remember sitting down and opening my book, my little pamphlet there, and I wrote down, like, why do I have this song stuck in my head? You know, I don't understand it. Right now it means nothing to me. And so as I'm sitting there, after I wrote that down, I'm just sitting there in silence. And out of nowhere, I hear the sound of something just sprinting through the woods. Like you could hear it like a freight train coming through the trees. And at some point I start hearing this heavy breathing, this huffing and puffing. And next thing I know, directly across the river from me comes this giant deer, a big buck with huge horns. And it comes and it stops, and it's panting so hard I could hear it like it was right beside my ear. And it was just echoing against the cliff there. And as it's breathing heavy and heavy and heavy, it quickly runs over to the water edge and starts drinking out of the water. And as it's drinking, you could kind of see its heavy breathing start to cease, and it starts to calm down. And as it gets its fill, it kind of steps back and takes a deep breath. You know, you could hear all this. It was almost like I was right in front of it. I'm watching it from this cliff. And it slowly just kind of walks away quietly back into the woods. And I felt in that moment the voice of God, you know, not audibly, but this little guiding, this little leading inside of me that was like, Zack, that's you right now. You've been running, you've been trying so hard, and you're at this point, you feel desperate for something to fill you up. And Zack, that's me. I just felt like God was saying, you're that deer right now that is just sprinting through the woods, trying with everything in its might to just go and go and go. And all it needed was to stop and drink from the water. And that's when it hit me that as the deer pants for the water, Lord, my soul longs after thee. And so forever that song has just been kind of ingrained in my heart as something special in the moments of busyness, in the moments of chaos, in the moments of where I feel like I'm at the end of my rope and I'm just depleted and tired, that all I need to do is seek after the Lord for his fulfillment, for his sustaining. And so I kind of took this song that really stuck out to me and made it a little bit of my own, and put some stuff in there that I felt like the Lord was really showing me through this song. So today, as you listen to it, maybe you're in that season. Maybe you're feeling depleted. Maybe you're feeling like you're at the end of your rope. And my prayer for you is that you can just pause and take a little time as we listen to this song together and worship the Lord, that he is your sustenance. He is your provider. He's the one that sustains. And that hopefully is what you will get out of worshiping with this song today.
As the deer pants for the water, Lord, my soul longs after thee. You're alone my heart's desire, and I'll forever worship thee. So when I'm tired and I'm weary, let me find my strength in you. You provide rest like no other. No other source will ever do. it's only you. You're my friend, you are my brother. You will always be my king. And I love you above all others, so much more than anything. I will honor and adore you with more than just a song I sing. And may I live to magnify you, to glorify and lift you high. Make my life an offering. You alone are my strength. You alone are my shield. And only you can make this restless spirit in me yield. You're alone my heart's desire, and forevermore will be. And as long as I am breathing, I will forever worship thee. You more than silver, Lord, I want you more than gold. You alone are my joy giver. You fill my heart to overflow. You alone are my sustainer. Only you can satisfy. You alone have my attention. Oh, you're the apple of my eye. You alone are my strength. You alone are my shield. And only you make this restless spirit in me yield. You're alone my heart's desire, and forevermore will be. And as long as I am breathing, I will forever worship thee. So when I'm beat down, burn out, when I don't know what to do, when I'm searching and yearning, Lord, lead me back to you. And in the distance, in the silence, Lord, help me see your face. And when I'm deep inside the valley, let my heart erupts with praise. 'Cause I don't have all the answers, and I may not understand, but I know you keep your promises. I know you have good plans. So when I'm doubting, build my faith. And when I'm running, lead me home. 'Cause everything I need is found in you alone. You alone are my strength. You alone, you are my shield. And only you can make this restless spirit in me yield. You're alone my heart's desire, and forevermore will be. And as long as I'm breathing, I will forever worship thee. Oh, as long as I am breathing, I will forever worship thee.
Well, hopefully you're able to take a little time and pause and just be reminded where your sustenance comes from, where your sustaining comes from. And it only comes from the Lord. It's from Him alone. And so hopefully you can carry that into the rest of your day today, whatever the busyness looks like, whatever you got going on. Hopefully you can take a little bit of time and just be reminded that no matter what you are going through, it's the Lord that provides. It's the Lord that sustains. And when you're feeling tired, when you're feeling depleted, that all you need to do is run to Him. Man, maybe you need something that you want prayed for when you're going through this season, man. We would love to pray with you through that. So please reach out to us at podcast@shepnaz.org. We love you guys. Reach out, and we hope you have an amazing day.
This podcast is a production of the Shepherd Church of the Nazarene, Gahanna, Ohio. Email to podcast@shepnaz.org and let us know what you think.